Away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Not even close there. And the count is 2-0.
Inside ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Man at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gil Hodges. On the ground at first. Has some trouble with it. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Played the plate, and they cut him down. And here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Top of the second. Here's the center fielder, Bernie Williams. Donaldson back to work. Williams measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Swing and a foul out of play. Donaldson winds and fires. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. Outside.
The Sultan of SWAT, the King of Crash, the Colossus of Clout, Babe Ruth.
And that's in the dirt. And now 2-0. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch is outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. To Hodges in time. That's an inning-ending double play. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, bases empty. Carlos Santana digs in now. First pitch, not close. 2 outs, bases empty. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So digging in, Scott Rowland. First offering misses badly for ball one. And he swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Cut on and missed, and it's... And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Yeah, that's fouled off. Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a ball. Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one at triple digits.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Caught him looking for the K. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. 3 balls, no strikes. And that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Ball.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. To Hodges in time. That's an inning-ending double play.
Yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white Mary Dad Chuck D in my community.
As we go to the last of the third, now the left fielder, James Wood. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dominguez makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Brooks Lee now at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. And it's fouled away. Out to short. Toss to LeMahieu. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to first, and that's a foul ball. That one misses in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Zips it across, out number 3. Start of the 4th. Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's towards center. Carter settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one away. So up next, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Lou Gehrig. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And another ball.
Inside, ball 2.
That one missed. Now 3-0. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Smoked on the ground a second. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Rafael Devers up to hit. Swing and a foul straight back. Way out front for strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
And misses inside.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Toss to LeMahieu, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Bernie Williams. Donaldson back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
And next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. Just missed. Ruth, 38 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a couple of quick outs. Alfonso Soriano will hit next. He's 0 for 1. That's down and in.
Counts 1-0.
He was late there. Strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Nice grab. Gathers and throws in time. Got him. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Posada collects, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And first offering is fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1's the count.
Man at first, 1 away. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Back to the top of the lineup, James Wood getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Toss to LeMahieu. That's the third out. Top 6. And now here is Derek Jeter. On a line. Oh, he can't hang on. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Chisholm in the box now. Takes strike one. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Man at second. And the slider just misses. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. And that is out of play. Inside. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Runner edges away at second. And there's a ball. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And 2 away now. Down to second. Gets back as he almost ran into another out there. Here's Jorge Posada now with a man in scoring position. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ball, that's out.
There's a strike up high. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Soto grabs it on the run. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Brooks Lee. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Juan Soto.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Gil Hodges, the next to hit. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt. Jazz tosses to first, and that is that. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
With the tying run on at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. Next one misses, and it's 1-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bernie Williams. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's one to Hodges in time. That's an inning-ending double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Rafael Devers. Dominguez giving chase, and a foul ball. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. Digging in, Bobby Grich. That one the other way, and out number 1 on the grab. So digging in, Evan Carter.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Loaisiga, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
One down, base is empty. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 3-1.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
They got it for out number 2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
Line drive, base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 outs. Soriano in plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the DH, Babe Ruth. Donaldson back to work.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Hit on the ground to short. Lee. The throw to first. One up, one down. So up next, Alfonso Soriano.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Tied him up inside with that one.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
Now one missed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter, 1 for 2. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1. That's in. Ball 2.
Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. And they'll do it again. That's down and in. Inside, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now.
Pitch count's getting up there now.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Number 70.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Couldn't catch up. Back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. 0 for 3 in this one. Loaizica, 26 years old, and he's a native of Nicaragua. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. And he chases that one. Now 1 away. So digging in, Brooks Lee. And that misses. 1-0. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-0. Base is empty, one away. And now Juan Soto 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Williams makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. 1 for 3. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And that one fouled off. Out towards right center field, Garrett makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. That is upstairs for ball 1. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. There's the strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Just a weak fly ball this time. And that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw to first.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
And foul ball. Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining. And now the right fielder, Lou Gehrig. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Taps softly to the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.